Okay. The question is, mode is a collection of bits with a common element. Better to think a mode is a collection of bits with a common source. I know it's confusing, but the more I read the paper, the more we discuss the paper, I realize he's made these definitions very, very effectively. So you have a mode, and it can lead to other things. Those other things don't necessarily have to exist. They don't have to. They don't have to manifest. Like the poor little Cocker Spaniel. We can imagine it, okay. Fred thinks about a Cocker Spaniel with the toaster oven head, and that's about it in terms of the Cocker Spaniel. The Cocker Spaniel's not going to be walking around with this head or anything. I don't know if that answers the question, but the idea of a mode is there's something and it can create. And then we have patterns and networks. And those are because a bit creates bits. And those bits, just by observing, it observes consciousness, it observes itself, it observes other bits. And then these new bits are created and they make a mode, and then they interact with each other. And then all of those interact. And so we get this layer upon layer upon layer. And that's the story of our lives. We start out with all the bits, Fred sees his mother, the mother sees Fred as a little baby, and then all these things, and all these things you've seen in your life, and some of them are still there and some of them have passed on, and eventually that's the end. But there's just but that last bit of consciousness, the last moment of your life creates a lot of modes for all these other people that are left behind. So the story of your life is just a huge collection of modes that you can't begin to analyze. As Maharshi said.
Thank you.
Unfathomable.